I know it's early in the season, but the MVP race has kind of been a shit show right now, and I feel like a lot of the guys who are at the top of this race won't be there by the end of the season, which regression to the mean, progression to the mean. I can be completely wrong, but it's just a chance to kind of talk about these guys right now. Starting first with Baker Mayfield. He has 1,200 yards so far, 11 touchdowns, 2 picks. The Bucks, they started off really hot. They have kind of fallen off a little bit. They've lost their last 2 straight. Yes, they've lost their last 2. And I mean, the start for Baker is crazy. I don't know. It's really weird to project. It's so weird. I don't want to do it. I don't want to say Baker's gonna fall off. I don't want to say that because I hate that. Don't mind that sound. If the mic even picked that up, I just slammed my phone on the ground. Anyway, Baker's been playing great. The transition from Carolina to the Bucks, and he is not the only former Carolina Panther QB we are going to be talking about in this video. But from going to scout D-line to 2 years later being, I don't know what the odds are. I'm very curious in the MVP odds. Let's look at that. Disrespect to Bake is crazy. The disrespect to Bake is crazy. I'll talk about more of the odds while we go through this, but he was 14th. 14th? I don't know, maybe I'm overrating, and I know it's odd, so it does project. 14th kind of seems insane, though. Next guy who's kind of, and he dudded this game, is Sam Darnold. It's I don't want to say it's gonna come quicker, but I don't think he's gonna stay up here in this race for so long. So far, 1,100 yards, 11 touchdowns, 4 picks. It's a pretty bad game from him, though. Did he need to play amazing this game? No, not really. So, I guess whatever you do to win. And when you're the quarterback of a 5-0 team, you're going to be up there. He is currently that 7 to 8 range in MVP odds, which he's putting up worse numbers than Baker. And it's not all numbers, I know. Just winning, there's a lot involved in it. Does Sam Darnold stay in this race for long? Probably not. That's why we're doing this in week 5, so we can talk about him. Let's talk about both these quarterbacks. Josh Allen, don't look at that stat line because it does not validate my point one bit. Under 33%, under 33% completion. Chill, all right. 8 touchdowns passing, only sub 1,000 yards, 950. Has 170 on the ground, 2 TDs. He is turning over the ball on the ground a bit, 3 fumbles, and 2 weeks ago it seemed pretty clear. Now it is not really because Bills have lost a couple of times. I have really regressed significantly in the past 2 games. I know it's versus the Ravens and the Texans, who are 2 of the better teams in the league, but still. And CJ Stroud, Texans are 4-1. He is not playing tremendous. I think he probably leads the league in passing yards. He has 1,400 passing yards. Not throwing a lot of touchdown passes, 7 touchdowns, 3 picks. Texans are 4-1 though. They're top 3 team in the NFL, or at least playing that way. The first 3 weeks of the season, or 5 weeks of the season. So I'll put him on this list.
Listen, it's all about winning in the trenches.
Come on, Bobby. You need a superstar quarterback.
Superstar. Always with the superstar.
Let me guess. You're one of those underdog guys.
Everyone loves an underdog. I'm taking him straight up on ESPN Bet tonight.
Good call, Bobby.
Ground and pound, baby. Y'all lost your minds. Are we watching the same league?
Yeah, let me get a Mad Dog.
I'm not going to lie. I thought I'd have more than 4 for this list. I looked through a bunch of stats or a bunch of players. I looked at the odds and couldn't find anybody. Couldn't find anybody that I thought was worthy of this list. So, CJ Stroud, who is 2nd in odds. Josh Allen, who is 3rd. Baker Mayfield, who is 14th. Sam Darnold, who is 7th. Now, if you want to know the rest, Jaden Daniels is 5th. He was the closest one to making this list. I wouldn't call him an MVP candidate yet. He's close, though. He's close. And Mahomes was 1 by a long shot, by like triple the odds of CJ Stroud, who was 2. It's kind of ridiculous. And this wasn't even meant to be an odds video. Usually I don't talk about odds like gambling and stuff, but this is what it's become. So, Stroud, Sam Darnold, Josh Allen, Baker Mayfield would be the guys I would put in an MVP race. But again, nobody is even close to separating themselves. I mean, it's a very clustered race. I absolutely could just be hating on some of these guys. And maybe they do deserve it more. But this is kind of just me rambling. So, those 4 guys. Thank you all for watching. Discord's in the description below. See ya.